my eyes. I will try and show you. I know you think I am the devil.
Well, I'm sitting here with Jeff Rains of Rains from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thank you for joining me, bud.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. So you guys are replacing Rev Theory on this tour. What happened there?
We were supposed to replace them starting November 8th. I don't know what they had going on, but I think they had a different tour set up. And then I guess their guitar player cut his hand or something, and we got called, or got an email at like midnight one night, and they said, can you start the tour a month early?
Nice.
And it was like a week from then. So luckily our old drummer had just quit, and our old bass player is in Evans Blue, so
that would be Joe Pitter, right?
Yeah, he had a few Evans Blue things, so I had to find a new bass player. So we had to put all this together in like 3 days. It was bad, but
crash course and rehearsals and jamming it all in.
Yep.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
So the new album is called Stories. When did it hit shelves?
Last year sometime, I don't remember when. And it just didn't get the. We were under different management at the time, and it didn't really get the push we wanted it to get. So once that contract ended, we just started doing everything ourselves and hooked up with the right people, and now here we are.
Yeah, in this day and age, you know, it's just as easy, if not easier, to do it yourself than to try and get signed.
Yeah, it's
go through all that corporate
the labels
stuff.
just take so much now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can do it on your own, that's the best way to go about it.
Awesome. So tour started what, last Sunday? Is that correct? And you were on the first day to that as
San
well?
Francisco. Yeah.
Nice. How did that go?
Good. It was awesome.
Crowd reception?
It's been amazing, and we were a little worried because we're the lighter band on the tour. You know, I mean, Hatebreed's right after us, who's extremely heavy. Everybody's really heavy, so. And we're playing live heavier than the album is a little bit, but yeah, the reception's been phenomenal.
Nice, nice. You know, like I said, listened to the album last night, you know, 2-3 times, I think.
Right on.
You know, I really enjoy it. I like the blend of, you know, semi-clean tone mixed in with the, you know, some of the acoustic stuff. There's a song on there, if I remember, it was called Fake.
Yeah.
That one had a very, you know, drop D tuning with the acoustic. Kind of reminds me of a little Days of the New kind of styling in there. You know, are they one of your influences?
Yeah, I think they were. I mean, the whole, which they are part of the scene, but like the whole Seattle 90s Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam thing, I mean, I've been obsessed with that since it happened, you know, and that's, I mean, still to this day, I think that's my biggest influence.
Nice.
Is that whole era.
Nice. So, you said Joe Pitter's now with Evans Blue.
Yeah, he's been with them the whole time, and that's through our old management. We were under the same management and all that stuff, so.
And then Joe Rains, I assume, was your brother?
Yeah.
He's playing drums?
Yep.
What's going on there?
He just didn't feel like doing it anymore.
No?
He doesn't like touring, he doesn't like anything. So new drummer's Andy Ryan, he was in the band Raw. So it worked out.
Right. How long have you had the band? I mean, how long have you been doing
started it
this?
probably 11 or 12 years ago.
Wow, so.
It's the only band I've ever been in. And I write everything myself and would record everything myself. And
nice.
I would just hire different people to play every show.
Studio musicians.
Yeah, whoever I could find. I mean,
nice.
We weren't very good back then, you know. But then like 4 years ago, we finally, through a weird series of events, hooked up with good producers and recorded, you know, put together a full band and started making things happen.
Great.
It's been a long process, but.
So you guys are originally from Fort Wayne. Is that where you guys are still based out of? Are you planning on leaving Fort Wayne anytime soon? You know, doing the LA thing? Or?
I don't think so. I mean, I have a wife and kid there, and that's just kind of, we'll see what happens. But yeah,
you can't get White Castles in LA.
Right, exactly.
Awesome. So how long is this tour going to last then?
It goes till December 18th.
December 18th.
Ends in Chicago. And actually, the night before, we're in Fort Wayne, so that'll be cool.
Oh, great. Yeah, nice playing back home to a home crowd and whatnot.
Yeah.
As far as music, you know, your music background, you know, did you go to school for that? Is it just kind of one of those self-taught things and just...
Yeah, actually, I started playing drums and my brother started playing guitar, and neither of us were very good at those things. So I gave him my drum set and he gave me his acoustic, and we just started figuring it out. I took some music classes, but I mean, they were trying to teach us how to read music, and we're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb and crap like that, and I lost interest and stopped playing guitar for probably 6 months. Just, you know.
Just fed up with it.
And then I found tabs and started learning a bunch of Tool songs and Alice in Chains and stuff like that. I'm like, this is where it's at.
Is
Yeah.
a big thing for a lot.
Yeah.
of
So
bands.
I probably know less about music theory and stuff like that than even the crew on this tour. You know, I
Oh,
don't.
really?
I mean, when we're in the studio, our producer's like, "What keys is this in?" I don't know. I just wrote the song.
Third fret, second
Yeah.
string.
You tell me.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
He's like, "We kind of need to know that stuff." I'm like, "Figure it out." I don't know. So I've just never. I'm not like a gearhead. I'm not a, you know, nothing like
Not a
that.
techie or.
I just like to write songs.
Just plug in and play,
Yep.
and nice.
Hopefully
Nice,
everything
you know.
works.
A lot of times, you know, that's where some of the best stuff comes from.
Mhm.
You know, without overthinking.
Yeah,
You know?
and I write everything on acoustic just to keep it as natural as possible. And then, you know, it doesn't hit electric guitars until we actually get in the studio.
And then it starts to evolve.
Yeah,
a
and
little
then
bit from
it
there.
all changes, and we start adding and adding. And
Nice.
'cause I figure if it's a good song on acoustic, just bare bones, then it can only get better in the studio.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, it's a good way to do
Mhm.
it. Do you take a lot of input from the other band members as far as writing once you're in the studio?
So,
or-
like stories, I wrote the whole thing. That's just kind of how it's gone, you know. We're going to try on the next record to write more as a band. But since I started it and I've been doing everything, you know, myself for so long, that's just kind of how it goes.
Nice.
So-
Are you doing any writing while you're on the road now, or is that
We
something
haven't
you do
yet,
when
but
you
we're
get
going
back
to.
home?
We haven't yet, but we're going to. That's what I want to focus a lot on, because I
A
want
lot of
to.
downtime.
Yeah. So, you know, so far it's just been figuring out the schedule and the whole routine and all that stuff. So now we're kind of getting used to when we have free time and when we don't. And, you know, there'll be a lot of writing getting done over the next couple months.
Nice, nice. Looking forward to hearing some new material.
Yeah.
If you get anything kind of solidified, do you think you might break that out in the tour?
I don't know. I mean, I have probably 2 albums worth of music written already. And that's, you know, if we can find time to set up and work some stuff out, cool. If not, cool. You know, we are doing one new song. The very first song of our set's a new song.
Great.
And it's on iTunes. But yeah, so I think that's the only thing we're doing that's not on Stories.
What's the name of that
It's
one?
called Tearing Us Apart.
Awesome. So, I know you've only been on the tour for about a week or so, but how have the other bands, you know, treated you? Are they taking you under your wing? Are they just
The
kind
people
of...
we've met have been awesome to us. With a crew this size, I think they said they have, I don't even know how many people they have working for them. So it's like, I recognize faces, but, you know, everybody kind of does their own thing, but everybody's been really, really cool to us so far.
Nice. Any crazy road stories so far the first week?
Getting the mirror ripped off the bus sucked. I don't know, it kind of started crazy because we picked up the bus in Vegas, so we flew from Fort Wayne to Las Vegas and then had a night off there, which was all of our first times being in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
So from what I remember, it was fun. You know?
Never forget the times I don't remember
Yeah,
in Vegas.
exactly. So, but I don't gamble, so it was like, I don't know, we just drank a lot.
Just tilting the beers
Yeah.
back and watching everybody else. It's a great time to people watch,
Yeah.
too, you know.
And then we had a day off in, I don't even know where, but we found some casino, and then I ordered a beer, and they said, are you still gambling? And I said, no. And they said, all right, it'll be $3. And I said, what if I was gambling? And they said, well, you get everything for free.
Yep.
I was like, oh, that's how this works. So I put $10 in and played
Push a
poker.
button once in a while.
I played poker on that $10 for probably 8 hours. Drank for
Nice.
free the whole time. I made $9.50, so
There you
I
go.
walked out with $19.50, and I was like, I don't know how you guys make any money. I'm
Yeah,
sure
but-
people gamble a lot, you know, higher stakes than I do.
Yeah,
but-
well, you know, it's always beginner's luck. You know, that's what happened to me when I went to
Mhm.
Vegas, and then every time I've been back, it's just walk out without a shirt.
yeah, and our driver likes the casino thing a lot, so he's like, just play slow and keep drinking. And I'm
Yep.
like, you know, once every 5 minutes I'd play a hand or something, and it worked out pretty well.
Nice.
So.
Well, why don't you tell everybody where we can get your album, Stories?
iTunes, everywhere online, iTunes, Amazon. I think it's in Best Buy nationwide, pretty much everywhere.
Nice.
That's what I'm told, anyways.
Nice.
So,
Great. Well, it's been a pleasure talking with you, Jeff.
Definitely.
I appreciate your time.
Thank
I'm
you.
here with Jeff Rains from Rains. If you haven't heard these guys out, definitely check them out. Go to iTunes, Amazon, check them out on Facebook, like their page. They've got samples of the music up there as well. These guys kick ass. You're going to be hearing a lot more from these guys in the near future.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you.